Welcome back, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, blah blah blah. Right, Australia has announced its artist and song for Eurovision 2026. Why is Australia in Eurovision? Oh, because they are. They love Eurovision, they wanted to be involved, they were invited, here they are. Anyway, that's about it really. Making an almost 10,000 mile trip from Sydney to Vienna will be Delta Goodrem. So straight away that tells me piano and big notes. There is another nostalgia element here as well, because here in the UK we had a mini wave of Australian pop in the late 90s, early 2000s. We had Kylie Minogue with her big comeback single Spinning Around, Natalie Imbruglia's Torn, we had Savage Garden, Holly Valance, Madison Avenue, Don't Call Me Baby. And Delta Goodrem, I think she was on the tail end of that. And I think she was also in Neighbours as well. As was Natalie Imbruglia and Kylie Minogue. But I don't think Delta, in terms of her pop career, made a bigger mark over here as Kylie did and the others. I think she had more success in Australia. But in preparation for this, I've just listened to Lost Without You. And wow, it takes you back. It's okay, it's soft, ballady pop, piano-y, very of its time. It kind of reminded me a little bit of Britney Spears' Born to Make You Happy. Copyright allowing, I'll put a little clip of it at the end of this video. I guarantee you it'll take you right back to the 2000s. Anyway, she's back for Australia's shot at winning Eurovision in 2026 with the song Eclipse. So, let's press play.
Planets are aligning to love as one.
So we have harps, we have strings. She looks fantastic, by the way. It fits in with that early 2000s very soft pop. I'm kind of feeling this will go somewhere.
In a sky full of stars, though our lives were apart, we've only just begun.
Oh, did you hear that into the chorus? Lovely bit of nostalgia there. That felt like a lovely little twist before we go into the chorus there.
When we get clear,
Okay, now I can feel it building.
when we get
Some nice backing vocals there as well.
call it
Okay, second verse.
perfect timing. I call it divine. Forever's just begun.
Ah, that's interesting there. I wondered why she split the word begun there, but she really went for a big note, so a live moment should be able to go B, take a breath, and then go gun with a really big note. So she's already thinking about the live element. It's a shame this isn't live. I like this. I like the chorus. The chorus is quite strong, and I can feel it building.
One touch, one kiss, all my life for a night like this.
One touch, one kiss, all my life for a night like this. Is that a slight nod to Kylie there? Maybe, maybe not.
The world stops for us, only love exists when we get clear. When we get clear.
I would like to hear a little more piano. I don't think we've heard enough piano in this. Oh. Oh, wow. That's better. She's a fantastic pianist. She should absolutely show it off.
We are one love. One touch,
Yes!
one kiss, all my life for a night
There we go.
like this. The world stops.
Oh, big notes there. Oh, and the half-time drums as well. Now we're talking. Huge notes. Oh, that was one of those moments that feel like it's just got going and then it ends. I think from the piano solo, which was brilliant by the way, that just makes you stop in your tracks and go, look, I can play piano well. And that was a really interesting solo. I'm glad they've done that, because it was easy to have the piano feature in the song and the video, because she is a well-renowned pianist, but it didn't really feature until that solo part. But yeah, lovely little solo there, really caught my ear. And big notes for the last chorus. There was a big build-up, it paid off. We had halftime on the drums. We all know I love a bit of halftime on the drums. And some really tough notes to sing live. This part here, that is deceptively high, and if she can do that live, wow. Big note. I think that's tough as well, because it kind of sounds as though she's saying when we kiss, but when we eclipse is quite a tricky word to say, never mind sing in the way that she does. Fantastic. I think the ending was brilliant. I think everything from the piano solo until the end, fantastic. It was Eurovision, there was a key change, it was satisfying. Halftime on the drums. I was slightly worried it wasn't going to go anywhere when we got to the second verse, but it does thankfully have a huge payoff, and it shows how brilliant she is. At least 20 years on from her very first album, she's much stronger, she's more powerful, she's no doubt an even better pianist. Good for her. I think this is a great choice. So, in terms of the semi-final, I know Australia haven't even qualified for the final in the past couple of years, but I think it would be great to see her and this in the final on the Saturday. I would like to think this will get through the semi-finals. I don't think it's unique or strong enough to win, but I can see this being one of Australia's biggest results so far. It's very easy to listen to, there's that nostalgia element, and if she hits those big notes live, wow, this deserves a great result. It's great to see her back. Do you remember Delta Goodrem first time round? And how well do you think this song will do in 2026? Let me know in the comments. Good luck, Australia. Alright, mate. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new. I'll stop doing the accent. Oh, and I promised a trip back to the 2000s, didn't I? So let's have a quick listen to This Is Lost Without You.
If we ever said we'd never be together and we ended it with goodbye.
This is over 20 years ago.
Lost without you, I keep trying to find
Very of its time. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one.